Hi y'all, thank you so much for clicking on my video. This will be my first video that I've ever posted onto YouTube, and that is because I am a big procrastinator. I have been sitting on this video since Easter. So this painting here is for my cousin, and she's already received this, so I'm not shy about posting this, I guess. At least the painting, should I say. I'm just rambling on, I swear. My name is Amber. I am a single mom in a 2-bedroom apartment in San Antonio, and my favorite things to paint and to draw are animals. And I have loved drawing animals since I was a kid. I mean, isn't that every single artist's introduction, I guess, is that they've been drawing since they were a kid? It's such a cliche, isn't it? But anyways, this painting here is about the Bob and Bow Wows by Mattel that came out in the 2000s, I think, early 2000s. And I made this for my cousin because she was talking about the toys we used to play with, and she said these were her favorite. I had these toys and I would bring them over to my grandma's house and all of us would play with them. And I had almost all of them. There was a huge collection of them that Mattel released, and they released, I think, Dalmatians, Labradors, Golden Retrievers, Border Collies, I think, or some type of collie. They also had non-bobbing versions, so they had the same things. They also had poodles, Cocker Spaniels, or English Springer Spaniel, something like that. They had a whole set of breeds out, and I remember that we would pretend that the Dalmatian was the popular girl, and I'm not sure why, but I named her Brittany. I think because at that point in time, I thought Brittany was like a popular girl name. And the Labrador, I don't remember her name, but she was Brittany's hype girl. She was the cheerleader, basically. And sometimes they were mean to the other characters in our little pretend world. Now, my cousin and I are 8 years apart in age, so I think I mostly played this with her older sister and her older brother. But I think when I got older, I left these toys at grandma's house for the kids to play with, and my cousin played with them and enjoyed them for a little bit longer. My grandma actually gave me the English Springer Spaniels, the male and the female. At least to me, they were male and female. They have to be. One has a purple collar, the other one has a pink collar. I'm not sure. But she gave them to me for my girls to play with now. And so my baby daughter likes to carry them around, and she's so cute. When she sees them, she goes, "Bow, wow, 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 wow." It's very cute. It may not be cute whenever I'm repeating it, but it's really cute when she says it. Anyhow, this is a nostalgia piece, and when she said that she missed these toys and she loved this particular set, I decided to make a painting of them for her, and I gifted the painting to her at Easter, and it was very unexpected. I think I completed this painting in like 3 hours. You know, I procrastinate so long on projects, such as I have a painting right now that's supposed to that I'm supposed to be working on, and it's due in June, I think, and it's going to be going into a museum from my hometown, and I have been procrastinating on that left and right. But you know what I have been working on? I've been working on crocheting, and I have been zeroing in on that and just been learning how to crochet. So I'm not sure what that is. Some type of avoidance thing going on. I'm not sure. But I've been trying to figure out this weird thing with my procrastination for a while. Hold on, I have to step away to go do something real quick. Okay, I am back. And sorry if you hear any dripping in the background, dripping water. That is because, sorry, let me get adjusted. That is because my toilet is leaking. Yeah, and my apartment complex, the maintenance is practically non-existent. They are here every once in a while, but we put in a report, and there is, so far, no maintenance has come to fix it. So I have a bucket underneath the toilet to catch any water. And that is because the overflow valve, the water flow valve is malfunctioning. I'm not sure why. I have to replace it. It's like a $15 replacement. So I have to YouTube that and see how I can do that. And I live in an apartment, obviously, so you're gonna hear various background noises throughout all of my videos. My upstairs neighbors make noise left and right, and then I have a dog and a cat who also make noise, and I have a toddler who also makes noise. So honestly, my ADHD took over just now. I'm not diagnosed, but I swear I have it because I forgot what I was talking about before I left. And I don't want to go back in the video and check. I think we were talking about, or I was talking about this piece and my procrastination. So yes, I procrastinate quite a bit when it comes to paintings and when it comes to any project, except if it's something that I'm not supposed to do, I will zero in on that instead. So like this crocheting project that I have switched to, I have been working on that for like, oh my gosh, I think the other day I worked on crocheting for 8 hours. Isn't that crazy? 8 hours. But yet I can't bring myself to pick up my paintbrush to work on my museum piece. That is ridiculous. And I'm not sure how to combat this. You know, at 30 years old, you'd think I'd know, but I just became aware recently that I may have ADHD. But good old America, I do not have the funds to go and get myself tested for autism or ADHD. So, yeah, I guess we're just doing the self-diagnosis right now until we can afford more. Until we can afford to get tested. And I mean the royal we, as in me. Which, by the way, if you ever hear me say we, it's mostly me. I do have a boyfriend, but we live in separate households. So, yeah, fun stuff. It looks like we have a minute left. If you appreciate these kinds of videos, little slice of life videos like this, make sure to subscribe. And definitely check out my website if you want to support a small artist and a mom. I would really appreciate it. I do have on my website a buy an artist a coffee button. So what that does is it gives me a little bit of a tip. You can tip $5, $10, whatever you'd like. And I know the world is burning down and I'm here begging for attention and money, but I'm sorry, this is the world we live in now. Yippee! I can't wait to continue. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Bye!